Extra Medium Show.
Welcome back to another
I was
episode.
adjusting my mic. Can you do that again?
Yeah, absolutely. That's my belt. Alright. And welcome back to another episode of the Extra Medium Show. I'm Alex.
I'm Shaman.
And Corey's over there on the ones and twos. Yeah. So, just kidding.
All right, be Alex right now.
We didn't land on the moon.
I like it. Okay. All right. Fuck children. That's Shaman.
That is.
I like how you pointed it out.
I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah, nailed it.
But we're back. Another one.
Anyway, I have a question
Okay.
before we start things.
Right.
And they always tend to be food related. I don't know why.
Okay.
You order pizza.
Right.
You don't finish everything.
Okay.
You have leftover.
All right.
Do you put it in the refrigerator or do you put it back in the box and leave it out?
All right.
Put it back in the box. Put the box in the fridge.
That's
Okay.
a lot.
That's an answer.
That's a lot of fridge space, though.
Yeah, true.
So we just actually had this debate at work, and it's funny you mention it because I'm call it counter pizza
Okay.
kind of guy. Usually, you put it back in the box, leave it out.
I leave it out.
Okay.
It depends on how long, though. Like,
I had people at work tell me no more than like 2-3 hours.
You're not supposed to because then the bacteria starts growing.
yeah.
So I've always traditionally been a counter pizza guy.
You seem like a pocket pizza guy.
Like 2 days after we had that conversation at work, we made a poll on Teams and everything. I ate counter pizza and I got food poisoning.
Really?
Swear to God.
How late though? Like how long did it sit on the counter?
Only a day. Yeah, and it hit me hard, brother.
What if now you're stronger because of that?
Maybe I have a slight immunity.
And now you can just do it over and over.
It's like getting bit by a rattlesnake.
Well, sure. I don't think that's the same. But like the raw meat guy. You seen that guy?
Yeah. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, just be steaks and livers and just straight
See,
raw.
beef stuff I can...
He goes into Whole
slightly
Foods.
understand.
He eats chicken, he eats
Yeah.
everything. Goes into like Whole Foods and gets like good meat. Like sits outside on a picnic table and just eats it like a caveman.
It can't taste good.
No. I mean,
He's just doing it for show.
for sure. But he claims he's never got sick. The guy that I've seen. Not for me.
But for now, since the accident, I put the pizza in some gallon Ziploc bags.
The great counter pizza accident.
Yeah. 2023.
Oh, it was recently?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah,
I
a
thought
couple
this was
months
like-
ago.
I thought this was like a...
No, and I'd never really gotten food poisoning like that. And through process of elimination, that had to have been what it was.
So, was it frozen pizza or delivery?
Delivery from a local restaurant.
See, probably
Yeah.
fresh ingredients, not a lot of additives.
Hey,
A Totoni's pizza can sit out 3-4 days.
Tony's.
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't think so.
What's it called?
There's Tony's, and then there's Tostitos.
No, it's not Tostitos.
Totino's.
Totino's is what I was thinking.
Totino's. Those are the rectangular ones.
That's not what I'm thinking
No?
about. I'm talking about the pizzas that come in the little square box.
Square
Totino's.
box.
Totino's. That sounds right. Is that right, Jay?
Yeah.
Tostinos.
It's not Tostitos.
No.
Tostinos.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
That.
Italian.
I'm not sophisticated enough to be on that one.
But yeah, I am no longer a counter pizza guy. And plus, sometimes the cheese gets hard even after you... Do you, like, microwave it?
I mean, air
How do you-
fryer changed the way I do a
It
lot
does.
of things.
That's way too much work.
It's the same amount of work.
It isn't. How long do you have to cook it in the air fryer?
4 minutes?
Right, I can get my pizza done in the microwave in 45 seconds.
It's called Totino's.
Yeah, but then Totino's?
Totino apostrophe S.
Is that not what I said?
That's absolutely not. You said to Tony's.
I did say Totino's. I was close though. We were both wrong. Okay. But then, yeah, but you microwave it for like 45 and then it's all... The heat's not distributed properly. You burn your mouth and have cold pizza at the same time. It's no
Get a
good.
better microwave.
That's probably the
I
problem.
get an even cook.
Probably. Well, you're supposed to put it in the middle of the microwave.
Right.
Yeah. So everything gets hit. equally.
I just recently learned how microwaves work.
It
That's
speeds up the.
All right, we're not doing this. I'm just kidding. How does it work, Shane?
It speeds up the molecules in the object.
Water molecules.
Yeah.
So if your thing is dry, it's not going to heat up as well.
That's why you're always supposed to put like a wet paper towel over your food.
I don't like getting paper towels wet like that.
Why?
It's just,
Well, that's why you just drip it.
unless you get the bounty quicker pickup. Anyway,
Way off topic.
what are we talking about today?
We're talking about pieces of work, movies and/or television,
Wow.
where you never see a character. That is wildly inappropriate on my end.
It's
I
okay.
apologize. It was a fantasy update. I'm sorry.
We'll let it happen once, but other than that, fantasy update. I'm gonna lose to my wife. in fantasy
That
football
one
this week.
hurts.
A little bit.
Did she draft?
Oh yeah.
Well, as long
As long as they didn't auto draft,
Her
I think
defense
you're
scored
good.
42 points. So what are you gonna do?
Was it Dallas?
It was.
Oh.
What are you gonna
Anywho. So yeah, characters that are, I don't necessarily want to say main characters, but definitely have a place in the movie or show that you never see.
Yeah.
A returning character, I would say.
Sure.
They're talked about
For TV
yeah.
purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So first off, for me, when we originally decided on this topic, I thought Charlie's Angels is a perfect example.
That's your go-to.
Yeah.
That was one of my go-tos. But
Charlie, obviously.
are we including Wilson from Home
That was
Improvement?
my go-to. Yeah, like
Because you see him, but you don't see him.
used to
Do
make
you
me
ever
so
see him?
mad. Yeah, in the beginning series, you see him for like a half a second, like it's real quick, and then I think at the
Very end.
they might show him. I don't know if they show him in the show. Actually, I don't know.
Hmm.
That's who I go to. Does that count? Because you kind of see him.
I think there's still the mystique there. Now,
He only showed his face during the final episode.
oh damn.
Yeah. The final
I don't know
bow.
if I've ever seen the episode.
Yeah.
How about Blair Witch?
That's a good one.
The ghost.
The
The,
Witch?
the witch itself, yeah.
Blair
doesn't
Witch.
exist.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I guess it does.
Who killed the people? Did they die?
They were on drugs.
Hmm.
I don't know. I saw a thing about one of the characters, the girl or something, thought the people might be trying to make a snuff film, so she brought like a knife and stuff with her because she was worried they were trying to kill her.
Over a porno?
I mean, that's what that is. Snuff films.
I feel like there's more protection to bring besides a knife to a shoot of that.
I don't know,
nature.
man. I didn't read the whole article, so maybe, but
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Seinfeld has a bunch of
they?
characters. Yeah, like, and well, so like they mention cousin Jeffrey all the time, but they never ever show him. Larry David plays the voice of a lot of people. I'm blanking on names right now.
Because he was a writer on the show, right?
Mhm.
You ever watch Seinfeld?
I've seen a couple episodes. Like the one about the soup Nazi.
I've seen that one. I've seen the one where they're in the parking deck with the air conditioner.
That's a great episode.
Yeah.
I've seen the one about
He
the
really
bet.
had an air conditioner. He was really carrying around an air conditioner. Kramer. He wanted it to be real.
There's the one where they have the no sex challenge.
Yeah.
And then Kramer walks in. He's like, "I'm out."
Yeah, they're all great.
Love it. But that's about it. I've maybe seen like 6 or 7.
That whole episode is in the parking garage.
Yeah.
The whole episode. There's one where the whole episode they're waiting to get a table at a Chinese restaurant.
I've seen that one too.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
thing, and it's great.
Is Seinfeld a better TV show than The Office?
I thought about it. Okay, I've always defended that The Office is great, but Michael Scott leaves. And that hurts a lot. It hurts the points. 2 seasons without the main character.
Who takes
It's
over?
like Jerry leaving Seinfeld.
Who takes over as the main character after Michael leaves?
Well, it rotates for a little bit. Like, Will Ferrell's there for like 3 episodes.
Well, no, he's not the main character though. Like Michael is the
Oh,
focus of the
it's
show.
Jim and Pam.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Dwight picks it up though too.
Yeah, he does, but it's still Jim and Pam. For sure.
But then Jim goes to Philly.
Yeah, but he's back. He's back by the time.
I think Dwight's the only one in every episode.
Really?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Hey.
People identify with Jim and Pam, though. That's why they're the main character.
I watched the full season.
Nobody
of The Office
identifies
today.
with Dwight.
At work?
Yeah, well, I worked from home. Had it on in the background.
Which season?
5. That's like Niagara.
Hmm.
And that's when they get bought by Sabre. That might be 6. That might be going into 6. But
Anyway.
it's a movie you probably have never seen, and probably a book you haven't read. Lemony Snicket.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say
It's
that
a
one.
bold assumption. Correct on both. But still, I feel insulted.
Well, it's after your time. You're paying Social Security, but
I've seen the movie. Lemony.
Lemony Snicket's in a
There's like
series
2
of
little
14
kids,
3.
and they're 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their father, Lemony Snicket,
They live in like a big weird house,
gets killed, so they have to go to live with their uncle.
and he doesn't like
Their
kids.
dad's not Lemony Snicket.
I thought it was.
No,
No,
he
that's
is.
the author.
Yeah,
That's
and
like
the
the
author
narrator.
wrote himself as the guy who dies.
How does he write the story after he's dead when their adventures after he's dead?
Because he writes it as himself dying
No.
and his kids going
I
through.
think the Beauregard parents are different people. Because it's the mom and the dad, not just the dad.
I have seen the
I'm
movie.
not up to date on Lemony Snicket.
Yeah.
lore.
I don't remember caring for it all that much.
Because it was after your time.
The books
But
are cool.
Who don't you see?
Hmm?
Who don't you see?
The narrator.
Oh, well, narrators don't count. Do they?
If they write themselves in the story, yeah.
Interesting. I never thought about narrators. What's the ruling?
You kind of grow that bond with the narrator, you know?
Yeah, I guess a lot of times it's the person in the show that's narrating.
So along those lines, you kind of get... Have you ever seen The Warriors?
Yeah.
The DJ from The Warriors? Who kind of sets up the scenes in a way.
Interesting.
And you see her mouth, but it's the same kind of Wilson kind of deal.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah. And, but she's maybe not necessarily that main of a character, but a big enough character compared to the others. You know?
Interesting.
Who am
Inspector Gadget, Mr. Claw.
Yeah, the bad guy. Yeah.
You never see him.
I? You don't?
No, you just see him like,
You see his claw.
yeah,
Does he pet a
off
cat?
scene. Like, you know, he's just leaving the scene, or, you know, how they play it off. Like
Yeah,
you see
you
the
do
back
the
of the
Back
head.
of his chair.
Can you do the song?
No.
No. Inspector Gadget. No.
Do you remember the Inspector Gadget's toys from like when the original movie came out?
From like McDonald's?
No, I'm
Yeah.
surprised nobody's made a good Inspector Gadget movie.
I mean, the first one was good.
Was it good? Nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
You know what I think is better than Inspector Gadget?
What?
Cats and dogs, or Cats versus Dogs. I don't know why I always combine those two. They are drastically different, but
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I think it's the cat thing.
Okay.
like cats?
Austin Powers is better than both.
That's a different type of movie.
I suppose.
You know, those two are both kids movies. Austin Powers is absolutely not a kids movie.
Howard's mom on Big Bang Theory.
Yes, Miss
Never
Wallets.
seen it. I don't
She
think
yells.
I've ever seen a full episode. The only reason I've seen The Big Bang Theory is because it comes on after the news.
And that's what makes me mad.
I don't
is
like
you,
it.
You just.
I don't
but
like
you can't
it.
say that if you've never given it a
I
chance.
don't. Listen. First and foremost, can we all not have our own opinions?
You can.
Right. My opinion is that show, from what I've seen, because you'd be silly to not say you don't know a little bit about it from all the pop culture references and conversations throughout my life. From what I've seen, I don't like it.
But you're on a podcast.
I don't have any desire to watch it. I'll change it. Okay. I don't know if I like it or not, but I have no desire to watch
I get what I fully understand what Alex is saying. It's like when you're at a restaurant and you smell something bad, you're like, I'm not going to watch that, or I'm not going to eat that because it smells bad. Exactly what he's kind of saying. He's gotten a
So you
taste
just had to
of
loop
it.
it into food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same thing. Like,
I don't have to order the cheeseburger to know I don't want the cheeseburger.
not wanting the cheeseburger and saying you don't like cheeseburgers are two different things.
I'm not saying I don't like all TV shows.
You say you don't like all TV shows with
He
laugh
just doesn't
tracks,
like
and
the
that's not true
cheeseburger at
either.
that restaurant.
Well, and there are a few exceptions of laugh tracks that I do enjoy, but when every 5 seconds it's a quote unquote quote joke,
Yeah.
I'm not into that. Not at all.
Well,
I've seen Young Sheldon. I don't hate that as much.
The Big Bang Theory,
I think
is
it's because-
significantly better than Young Sheldon.
To you,
That's unbelievable. You just say something's bad and without trying it.
what's unbelievable is every time I say something's bad, it's wrong.
It's not wrong. If you sat down and watched an episode or two of The Big Bang Theory, and then you were like, came in and you were like, okay, I watched a couple episodes, it's not for me. I would say, that's unfortunate. I thought you would like it. Move on. Mm-hmm. But for you to just come in here and say, I don't like it, and I've never seen it, and I'm not gonna watch
I've never seen a full episode.
He did say that. So he's seen it.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Sarah from the Andy Griffin Show.
We're gonna ruin
I
this
don't know. What
podcast
the
over the
fuck?
Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I don't watch the Andy Griffith Show. I do.
I used to watch it when I was younger.
I like what's it?
Can't
what was
whistle.
it? Was it Barney
Yeah, Barney Fife.
Fife?
Got one bullet.
That's all you need, baby. Here's a movie. I don't know if it counts because there is a split second scene where you do see him, Hardcore Henry.
Yeah.
It's first person.
Right, and there is one like brief second
Like,
where
he looks in
into
the
mirror. So
I don't like that movie because it's that whole shaking and moving around camera thing, kind of like the what's that movie, the alien found footage kind of shit.
Cloverfield.
Yeah, I don't like it when the camera like just moves constantly.
Do you like Cloverfield?
I do. I really enjoy found footage. I'm the opposite of
Yeah.
Shannon.
I've never seen Cloverfield.
It makes
and
me
I don't like
nauseous,
it.
to be honest. When I see movies like
See what
that,
I did there? See how mad that makes you?
Hey, I respect your opinion, brother. This is America. We're free.
I haven't seen Cloverfield, but I know what it's about, and I would give it a chance if I come across it. If I come across it,
Brother, it's on streaming services
knowing
right
that
now.
you, I know, but
are all three Cloverfields related?
Yeah.
Like
Sort of.
Cloverfield Lane, that movie,
Yeah,
it's related. It's the same monster.
They're all kind of like different monsters, but the same at the same time. So
I think they're supposed to like take place at the same time.
Cloverfield is the initial invasion. 10 Cloverfield Lane is a little like a day after the initial
It's
invasion.
expanding out.
And it's showing that the monsters aren't just in New York City. And then what's the other Cloverfield? The space one.
Yeah.
Whatever that one's called. That's like I think that's before the attacks. How the monsters like,
Cloverfield Paradox.
yeah, it's like
It's like how they planned it.
I don't know because the monsters you see in
Somehow.
Cloverfield kind of like a Godzilla-esque monster, but the monster in the Cloverfield Paradox is like a normal alien because it's like in the ship, like squiggling around and stuff.
They always have tentacles.
Tentacles are scary.
Is that what it is?
I think
Are they
so.
like better than arms?
Well, like in this case, the tentacles they go through the ship like wiring, so maybe that's like a
Oh,
trait. Like it gets in the walls. They rip off a panel and it's squiggling a whole bunch of it. It kind of looks like intestine.
the ship runs on.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
'cause that
supposed-
would be cool.
No, it's not supposed to be there.
If like the ship couldn't run without the tentacles, you know, that'd be cool. Anyway, ugly naked guy.
Oh yeah.
From Friends.
Yeah, he's a repeat character, right?
Yeah. Multiple seasons, I believe, too.
Yeah.
Because he eventually moves out, and isn't that
Doesn't Ross get
Ross's apartment?
Oh yeah, and then they could see.
For somebody who has seen very little Friends, I'm surprised I knew that.
See, I don't mind Friends, and I will say they have a laugh track. It's just a different type of show than The Big Bang. I think what draws me off The Big Bang Theory is the characters, and we're back to it. But I'm just trying to because I know you're going to be like, "Well, you watch Friends," but
It's the characters.
I think so.
Which character?
I don't know. I just don't really.
You don't like Blossom from TV's Blossom?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know who Blossom is? Oh my god, I feel so old. Let me process this for a second. Okay, we're back.
You know in Friends when Ross is doing his TV bit?
No.
That's in his apartment. It's like when I think of his apartment, that's the first thing I think of. Like they're looking at Ross through their apartment, and I think it's Joey that says, "Oh, look at him doing his TV bit." Maybe Phoebe said it, and then all it is Ross sitting on his couch with his TV turned off, pretending he's watching TV.
See, I think of Chandler kissing Monica and him seeing it.
Oh. Yeah.
Interesting. More TV. Bubble Boy from Seinfeld. It's only one episode, but we've ever seen that episode.
Nope.
I don't think
I've seen the movie.
They're going to upstate New York, and there's some like sick kid that's like a huge fan or something, wants to see him. So Jerry stops to see him. Jerry's supposed to stop to see him. He doesn't make it. George ends up there alone with the Bubble Boy waiting for Jerry. And they end up playing Trivial Pursuit. Really? You never seen it?
No.
Never seen it.
Yeah, he's in a bubble. There's a misprint on the game.
Is there?
On the answer, and George won't give it to him, and it's this whole... It's a whole thing.
I do think I know the reference, though. Yeah.
There's a movie about
the
the Bubble
Moops.
Boy, right?
The answer's supposed to be the Moors. But yeah, it's called Bubble Boy.
No.
Yeah. I've seen the movie.
Was there a real person in a bubble?
In the movie?
No, like
In real life, is it based off?
I'm sure there's somebody, like, in
people
What's
who have
sadder, a
like
Bubble Boy or Iron Lung?
an Iron
Iron
Lung.
Lung.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're just laying there.
Because
Like the Bubble Boy and...
the reason why they're in the bubble is because they have no immune system, which means they can technically go do stuff, but whatever.
Yeah.
The iron lung is that thing is keeping them alive. They can't move. They can't do anything. They can't. Yeah.
Yeah. The Bubble Boy in Seinfeld has like 3/4 of a room or like half of a room. That
Yeah.
he's in. The Bubble Boy movie, he's in a bubble and he's
So
like
that's,
outside.
That's what I'm thinking of.
It's what's his name? Who? It's not Toby Maguire.
No, his friend, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Is it really?
Yeah. I knew it was Jake something. I couldn't. But yeah.
More you know.
Yeah, it was one of his earlier films.
How about Bird Box?
The monster. You're coming to these monsters. That's interesting.
Yeah, think of that.
Which, in a production standpoint, that's smart because you don't have to
Saving
spend all
money
that
on-
every
And for a
single
monster
person's
that could
different
change.
fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's kind of a cop out, I think. but-
it is, but it almost makes it scarier too.
Yeah, because it could be anything to anyone. So.
Well, that's what Bird Box. That's the way I interpreted it. Was your biggest fears actualized,
Yeah.
like portrayed. if you
Lettuce
will.
on my double cheeseburger.
Not lettuce on a burger is easy. Lettuce on a taco.
You're fucking right, man. That
For
shit-
you, no, I like lettuce. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat lettuce on stuff. I ate a salad today for lunch. I had a salad.
It's so disheartening when I get my tacos and there's lettuce on them.
I'm kind of hungry, but
And then when there's tomato
But
on
why?
it. Why?
it doesn't taste bad.
It doesn't taste good.
So just eat it. It's good for
Or
you.
just not eat it.
I like.
I did. So at work, I ordered Taco Bell one day, and they gave
So
me
Jay
lettuce
gets
on.
free Taco Bell like 60% of the time.
Jack's like,
hasn't paid for Taco Bell
Jay's
in
like,
8 years.
don't tell him not to do that because then he's gonna.
Probably goes in and hacks my order after I send it.
Here's one that you guys probably didn't even think of. Maybe never even seen it. Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls.
Is that the redhead?
Yeah, the mayor's assistant.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You think the mayor's hitting that?
Definitely.
It's got to. You got it. Well, what's Cow and Chicken?
The parents.
Is that the one where they don't show the parents?
Yep.
I don't ever seen cow.
You've never
You've never
Cow
seen-
and Chicken?
I've never
You've
seen
never
cow and chicken.
That was like slightly
seems like
before
you would've
our
been
time,
old
so I
enough
thought
to
that'd
watch
be
that.
you.
Did you watch Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah.
It was very similar.
I think probably it's in between
I
Ren and Stimpy and
Vaguely recall something cow and chicken.
Which
Maybe.
is the one with the red devil? Is that Cow and Chicken?
Cow and chicken.
See, I don't-
All
yeah.
of those shows are extremely sexual.
Well, didn't Ren and
Might
Stimpy
just
start
miss me.
on like an adult channel and then they remade it for a kids show, kind of like Family Guy did?
Maybe. I hate watching early seasons of Family Guy.
Yeah, it's
Was
so
it first
bad.
three?
Yeah, and then
Pretty funny still. It still holds up.
It's just the quality.
yeah, because then they
Yeah.
sold it to Fox, right?
Yeah, I
Or
don't know where it
vice versa.
started originally. I don't know.
Thought it
Right,
started.
I think
on,
it just started independently.
Might have.
I thought it started on Adult Swim and then it got sold.
No.
No, that was way
I
later.
think it was Fox and maybe got dropped by Fox and got picked back up.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think I had like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Do it.
Wow, wow, wow.
I don't know. I haven't seen Charlie Brown in a
That
long
was
time.
weird.
Yeah, it was.
Shameless. You got to do it now because we just embarrassed ourselves. So go ahead.
Okay, do it again.
No,
I don't know exactly what it is.
the teacher from Charlie Brown.
Wah, 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 wah.
You never seen Charlie Brown, the teacher?
I have, but it's been like fucking ages.
It's fine.
I don't fucking know.
I love it. Also, Tom and Jerry, I believe. You don't see the people's the homeowner.
At least the original or older Tom and
Yeah,
Jerry's for sure.
they did the whole cut off the body.
That's definitely a cartoon thing.
Yeah, because
Well, it's hard to draw faces, animate faces and hands
Yeah.
and whatnot.
yeah, because I know in the originals they do show the one homeowner before she kicked him out because he wasn't catching the mouse.
I know the lady with the broom.
Yep,
Damn.
but they did what everybody did and they just cut it off at the waist or the arms or
What's your
whatever.
favorite Looney Tune?
Wile E. Coyote.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
he's persistent.
Starvin' Marvin.
Is that the?
Marvin the Martian?
That's a different guy, right?
Yeah,
I don't know who
I don't know.
Starvin Marvin is.
I don't know.
Is the
what
Martian's name Marvin?
Yeah, I just don't know what universe he's from. I don't know if he's Looney Tunes or not.
I like
Give
Marvin
that
the
a
Martian.
Google for us. Yeah, Marvin the Martian's dope. If he's not and one
Him
Is
or
that
Yosemite Sam?
South Park.
Starvin' Marvin.
Yeah,
yeah, it is. It might be South Park. I might be mixing them up. I'm an idiot. Marvin the Martian is my final answer. Starvin' Marvin. Starvin'
Bro.
Marvin is South Park. Yeah, he's the little alien, right?
no.
Is he the tumor guy? Just say it.
He's the African.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Cut it.
Oh,
Cut
shit.
it out. Shit. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Glad I didn't say that one.
Hey, I didn't invent it. All right. Don't
You
attack
did
me.
just bring it out of nowhere, though.
It exists. It's an easy mix-up. Starvin' Marvin.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm not apologizing. I didn't do anything wrong.
Fuck it.
Go ahead.
I got nothing.
Your favorite Looney Tune?
I said it was Marvin the Martian.
Oh, I don't want to be the same.
All right. Oh, I said
Lullaby.
or Yosemite Sam.
Okay.
Is that because he has two pistols?
Yep.
Got a cool mustache.
Yep.
Very cool mustache.
Foghorn Leghorn's pretty cool too.
Yeah,
that
there's
the-
just something.
Chicken? No.
He's a rooster. But
Rooster,
yeah.
yeah.
There's just something. Racist about it. He's not racist.
Well, I say.
Yeah, it's that. That just
The
comes-
southern accent?
Yeah, but it's just like it's very plantation owner-ish.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
I'll give that to you.
Like he could have been in Django. Instead of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Foghorn Leghorn, like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same,
sure.
same guy. Sure. Anyway, overly rated, underrated.
Properly rated. I had to think about which one you didn't say. All right. So the first one, we all have corporate jobs. This kind of plays
Slightly.
into that.
I wore this to work today.
Well, quarter zips.
Fuck both y'all.
Quarter zips.
How do you feel about quarter zips? I think they're underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Big quarter zip guy.
I don't think
Shame
I've
you
ever
don't-
worn one.
That's insane.
Never
to me.
worn a quarter
That is
zip.
insane to me.
So versatile.
You could go casual. You could go business casual. You could go business formal,
You
potentially.
can go sport.
It depends on what the material is. You know, are you doing a poly blend? Doing all cotton.
Go sport. You could go cold weather. Go
Quarter zip, half zip.
You could go
matter.
spring weather.
Yep.
I think my work gave one of those out last year, but they didn't carry any of my size. So
I know someone.
You should sue.
I know someone.
yeah.
Or just demand one.
Well, they had
That's
one.
fucked up on their own. End because
especially
they know.
since they asked us for our
They
size, and I gave them my size, and they're like, "Oh, we didn't order your size." I'm like,
I
"You
didn't
asked."
come to work on Thursday.
Yeah, I was like,
Fucking
"You
simple.
asked." I put it in.
Yeah.
But they get somebody else asked for one. It didn't fit them, so they gave him mine. I was like, well, don't give them theirs, because my size is what I
It's
asked
like
for.
The Office when they take Toby's robe in. You're Toby of The Office? That's crazy.
All right, number 2. Dr. Pepper. I think it's overrated.
Overrated, 100%.
I'll drink it. I'll drink
I
it.
won't.
I think it's underrated.
I mean, it's not bad, but
Is it
it's
better
just,
than Mr. Pibb?
it burns good. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like either of them.
As far as colas go, it's like
Is it a cola?
Isn't Dr. Pepper's the only like solo one that's not like Coca-Cola and
I mean,
Pepsi?
well, they're owned by
7-Up.
Snapple.
Yeah.
Or does
7-Up, so-
Dr. Pepper own Snapple? Because Dr. Pepper is the oldest.
It
pop-
might be the
I mean, that doesn't mean it couldn't have a parent company.
Yeah.
We're getting into economics. and
Sure.
shit.
We're here for it.
Third and final. Camping. In a tent.
Overrated.
Overrated.
It's my I can't let you say that without me telling my go-to favorite joke. Which is, have you ever had sex while camping? It's fucking intense.
I hate it.
And I can't not tell that joke because you said camping intense specifically. Why do you hate it?
It's just such an easy way of...
It is, but that's like a good...
So
You'll make people chuckle with that.
I've been camping twice and they were both bad experience.
I've showed you the one picture that Shaman sent the one night he was camping. And
Yeah, okay, so
boy, it was rough.
yeah, so we went camping for
You looked like a character out of Blair Witch.
You did.
a bachelor party.
We've been out here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was like 115 degrees. That
It was hot as fuck. Yeah, it was like
You
100
slept in your
degrees.
car, right?
Yeah, but
Bad news.
I wasn't attempting to sleep in my car. It just ended up that way. So, like Alex said, it was 100 fucking degrees. It was hot as hell. The people I were with was rowdy.
Okay.
But what made it worse is the people next to us on the campsite next to us brung a loud ass generator.
Yeah, generators are loud.
So are dogs.
That's my dog. She makes an appearance like once every 5 episodes or so.
Yeah, but it's like I couldn't sleep with that right there. Like they put it away from their campsite and closer to ours, and I was pissed.
So it sounds like you guys should have brought a generator.
No, because then I wouldn't have been able to sleep at all. Because I couldn't sleep with.
How far away from home were you?
We were pretty far.
Say, because if I'm within like an hour and a half, and I'm sleeping in my car,
Well, I
I'm
was
just driving home.
other people's rides, so I couldn't leave.
Fuck them.
How far?
But
to a
no,
hotel?
we were a few hours out,
Yeah, that sucks. Oh yeah, you were down in West Virginia, right?
something like that. But yeah,
You don't even know.
no.
One time I went camping
Well, that caused a
in
problem.
Boy Scouts with my grandpa, and we couldn't sleep in the cabin, so we slept in the car.
Why couldn't you sleep?
It was cold as fuck. So we slept in the car, and then the next morning at breakfast, we were all lined up getting our food. And then this one kid in my troop was like, "Yeah, I heard these people slept in the car last night." I was like, "Oh shit, that was crazy."
Everybody else slept in the
Bunch of
cabin, but you.
Hmm?
Oh, so you kind of were. But
Absolutely.
it was you, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was you that wanted to go.
I think I was the one who was like, "Let's go to the car," and my grandpa was like, he was hoping I would ask. He wasn't going to suggest it, but it's one of those situations where like,
Might as well.
yes, you know, already fucking packed up and everything.
What made mine worse is my car was not
don't
made
know
to
why.
be slept in. So
No cars are made to be slept.
I mean,
in.
I could easily sleep in the car I have now.
just because you can sleep in your car doesn't mean your car was
Exactly.
made to be slept in.
Exactly, but I was probably a good 2 feet longer than my car. So
So what a length.
yeah.
2 feet longer. You were
No,
not driving
like-
a 4-foot car.
2 feet longer than the available space I had.
The tiniest car.
Yeah. So, like I had to
I mean, I slept-
bend my knees.
Is
I've
it air
slept in a
conditioning?
Honda Accord like 4 deep
Yeah.
before, so that sucks.
I don't sleep in the car. I try not to because it's uncomfortable.
Well, yeah.
I took naps at
If you're
work
sleeping in a car,
You've
fucked
taken
up.
naps
in my car. Yeah.
while you're on the clock?
No, while I'm on lunch.
That's wild.
That's
I
a
would
lot-
never
a
be
lot of
that
trust.
relaxed at work.
What if someone comes up to your car,
I ain't
robs you?
No, not that. Just people see you sleeping. It's weird. I played in a work kickball league, and it's weird to see people you work with sprinting full speed. It's weird.
Yeah.
I haven't
did it.
ran full speed in probably when we played softball.
Like 4 years ago.
That was full speed. I'm just kidding.
I was doing some sprinting this year in my work volleyball league. Sand volleyball league. What do you mean?
That's not sprinting.
It is, though.
That's
You have to get up to speed for a ball.
That's like
Dashing.
yeah. Thank you, Chad.
I don't think there's much difference.
There is definitely a difference. Sprinting is
How
like-
long is a base path in kickball? Same as baseball?
It was like what, 60 feet probably.
I mean, the volleyball.
You don't take more than 3 steps playing volleyball.
That's not true.
Okay, if it's
They're like
going
30
out of
feet
play-
long.
Okay, maybe.
And
you
then if
sprint
you
it.
go-
maybe you sprint it.
See,
Occasionally.
I was
I was laying out. I was doing
I got
everything,
Alex's
brother.
back. Shit.
All right.
If you tell, okay, I'm just saying, if you're telling a story to somebody and you say, I played beach volleyball and I was sprinting, they're gonna be like,
Makes sense. You're a team player. Good job. Way to like lay it out on the line.
that's like, I feel like when every time you tell me you read a book, there's a good chance it was a book on tape. And does that count as reading a book?
I would say yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. So I can't trust it.
I don't have enough time. I got places to be.
I respect you listening to a book on tape, like in replace of other media at your disposal that you could be wasting your time with. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Except for the extra
But-
medium show.
That's true. That's true.
No time wasting here, baby.
Shakespeare, get out of here. We want Shaman kicking babies.
Anywho,
Anything for the fans.
Oh, he didn't kick the baby. He kicked the pregnant lady.
right.
In the hypothetical
I
situation.
thought he was about to say in the fetus. Anywho,
What did you watch? Or do we have another one? Oh,
no,
what
it's
did What did you watch? Shaman, go ahead.
You know, I've started the last 3, I believe.
all right, I'll go first.
No, I can go first.
He sounded like he felt some type of way about it.
But I'll go first because I don't mind it. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and the Chocolate.
Which one's the older one?
Willy Wonka.
Okay, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Goated movie.
Yeah.
I like
But-
that. My favorite scene is the boat scene.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I definitely choose the original one over the newer one. Even though they're technically different movies. One's Willy Wonka.
Well, the new one is the book. The old one is based off of the book.
Yeah.
But it's slightly different.
Yeah.
Like
And then the new one that's coming out. I don't like. I've seen the previews for it, and it's like I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it.
I like Timmy. Chalamet.
You call him Timmy?
Yeah.
But,
Makes me not like him. I don't know.
you know, I'll give it a fair watch, but
Yeah, I like Willy Wonka. I think it's great. I think Gene Wilder is.
The 4 people in the bed is weird.
oh yeah,
Like-
that was some elderly abuse
Like-
right there.
Elderly abuse, but like
They chose in that goddamn bed.
Just get separate.
didn't have a
bed,
choice.
but They could cut it.
What you mean? He had a choice when he got up after he got that fucking ticket.
That's true. He did suddenly get.
Bro, yeah. I was. You just gonna play off everything that's happened the last 4 years, or I don't even know how long they were in the fucking
We've
bed.
been eating potato peels for the last 3 years.
I feel like I could smell that room.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, it was aired out pretty well. You know, all the holes and shit.
That's true.
Where did
Bed
they
sore.
sleep? The other
Yeah.
people. Like Charlie.
Charlie didn't
His
sleep.
mom.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Are they moving into the chocolate factory with him? I feel like that's an OSHA violation.
I wouldn't have him move in. Not the old people.
Yeah, nah. Like, He can go to
I'd
home.
Give them some more boards for the house, but
My parents weren't even moving with me. Like, shh. Yes,
his mom was dope.
His mom was chill.
Yeah, she worked out late job doing laundry and shit.
In Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he had a dad too.
Yeah.
I mean, he had that. People don't just show up on Earth.
Well,
But
I was waiting for Alex to say something.
Jesus did. So,
Supposedly.
anywho, so I've been watching Bar Rescue. You ever
Okay.
watch that?
Yes, I
What's
watched
it,
that.
John
Taffer with an
Taffer,
F.
F.
Taffer. And it had me thinking.
shut it down. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Most of those have to be like scripted for
100%.
dramatic effect, correct?
Yeah. I tried to
They will
to
go
one.
in beforehand and fuck the restaurant up just so it looks
I
like
don't
a.
know.
Well,
No,
the
it-
thing is, they always have the security footage. How are they putting those cameras up, and how are the people not knowing?
Yeah,
those
they
cameras?
know.
You know,
Yeah.
they have to know.
Yeah, they try to play it off where like, oh, this is just, a new thing the company's doing. But it's like,
It's the
really?
same thing with any like what are those kind of shows called? Reality shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they always have people play out to be the villain and stuff. When they're actually not.
There was a filming in Akron.
Yep.
I remember that.
I tried to go. It was crazy. I
Yeah, it was like,
Who pays for it?
pays for what?
The remodels.
he.
I think the show does.
yeah,
Do they owe them?
They
I-
give
I
them a
don't
part
know.
of their business. So, yeah.
What a
Yeah, he
of crooks.
invests to do the remodel,
feels kind
rebranding.
of shady.
The biggest one I always remember is there was this pirate bar in like
Yeah, I
the
know
downtown
exactly.
somewhere, and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You can't do this." So then
Yeah,
they
he-
switch it, and then like 2 weeks later, they're back to being a pirate bar.
Yeah, and then they
Man
go
wants
under.
a pirate bar. Leave him alone.
Yeah, but in middle downtown, like a.
John Taffer will walk in and be like, fire your husband, your wife, your kids, anybody you know, ruin that relationship. Like, this comes in and tears families apart.
I mean, he does
You're
make
an alcoholic.
Yeah.
he does make good points sometimes.
I mean, of course, they make him look great. But,
We should open a restaurant
no.
or bar. No, dude, it'd be too much work. It's too much work.
yes, I know.
It's too much work. I don't want to serve people. I want to be served.
Well, that's why you become a silent
A restaurant
partner.
where people serve you. I don't know how that would work. Is it? Anyway.
What'd you watch?
I think that's called a strip club. I didn't watch anything. I watched football for like 4 days in a row.
You don't even like college football.
No, I watched high school football on TV. I watched college football, NFL.
Did you watch the Alabama game?
Well, NFL.
versus
No, I didn't.
Tennessee,
Texas.
Texas. I knew it was orange.
It was a good one.
Great.
Alabama lost.
But anyway, that we may have already talked about this. I was going to parlay that into a conversation.
Okay.
How do you feel about the Manning cast? For those that don't know, the Manning cast is an alternate programming for Monday Night Football,
Never seen it.
and it's Peyton and Eli Manning
With various guests.
discussing
Yeah.
things while the game is playing. Shaman's never seen it. Check it out.
If it's two teams I don't give a shit about, I'll watch it. If it's the Browns, I will not.
Okay, we agree.
Because I don't want to hear all that bullshit.
No, I'm not focused.
It was the same thing like during... who did the Browns play in the Hall of Fame game? The Jets.
Yeah.
The third quarter, they were interviewing fucking Aaron Rodgers the whole time. Now it's
Yeah.
first preseason game, doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
matter. I
no.
don't care. But it's shit like that. I don't care. If they were interviewing maybe like Joe Thomas from the Browns,
Even then, during the game, I don't want to hear it.
no, I want to watch the game.
Yeah.
Even if
I-
it's like third teamers, fourth teamers, I don't care. I just want to watch the game. I mean, they have some cool guests on the Manning cast, like big people.
Yeah, no, I think the Manning cast is funny. It makes the game more entertaining when it's teams I don't care about. But even if I'm betting, I'll still watch the Manning cast.
Yeah, but if it's the Browns, no. And I actually prefer the
We agree
Browns
on some-
announcers, which you only get to taste during
Yeah.
preseason, for the most part, versus like the announcers they had against the Bengals. I didn't care for.
Yeah.
Those are the Madden guys, aren't they?
I don't know who it was.
I think one of them at least was the Madden guy. But I don't know. I don't like it.
All right, we agree.
How do you feel about Pat McAfee? Because he's like
Pat McAfee?
Pat McAfee.
I think he said Pack. You might say, I don't know, maybe not. I heard Pack.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Pat McAfee. Because like he's like
I like
ESPN's in on him right now.
Yeah. I'm all
he
for it.
definitely has a different vibe than most other.
I'm all for it.
And
Pat
that's-
McAfee, Marshawn Lynch, bring them on. I like all of them.
It adds something.
Yeah, for sure.
Cuss a little bit on ESPN.
Unedited sports broadcast would be
he's
unbelievable. Could you imagine if like like you were watching and the announcer was like, "What the fuck was he doing?" You know what I mean? Like,
I've seen like high school
Yeah.
games do that, and you're just like, what did he
Like
say?
holy shit! I love it.
yeah,
I'm into it. All right, that's all I got.
yeah. That's all I got to. Let us know what characters we missed that are missed. You know what I mean?
Missed.
By the camera.
Stephen
They're not
King
on camera.
missed.
Name what characters aren't on camera on TV and movies.
Shaman's not on camera. We didn't even bring up.
Shaman's a character that's not on camera.
Are you real?
Who knows? I could
We're
be.
saving it for his OnlyFans review. It's gonna be
Full
huge.
spread.
OnlyFans is not just for porn, by the way.
Oh.
Your dirty minds go to that. That's not what it was made for.
Yeah.
That's how
We're gonna make a Patreon.
You can do wholesome things on OnlyFans.
Shaman's gonna be doing
Nobody's
some
gonna
wholesome
watch
things.
it, but you can do wholesome things. If you're still watching, like, subscribe, share with somebody. Social medias, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok are the main ones to catch us at. Facebook as well. And until next time.
Stay safe.